is up, Best Ones Worldwide? It's the Best One Donnie here, back with a brand new, massive Burger King Nickelodeon toy haul video. If you're not a Best One yet already and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, 2000s, or basketball, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection or live my nostalgic memories, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. So growing up, one of my favorite things was fast food. I loved myself some McDonald's, I loved myself some Wendy's, and I especially loved Burger King back in the day when they had those Crown Nuggets, which is probably why I'm fat, but my favorite thing about going to fast food places was getting the toys, and especially when Nickelodeon had toys, I always enjoyed trying to collect them all, and man, they were the best growing up. But thanks to my toy hunting partner, Cam, he found this insane box full of Nickelodeon Burger King toys that are just, man, I can't believe the amount of figures that he found for a very reasonable price when he was working at the flea mart, at the Brimfield Flea Market back in July. So we're going to unbox all these, we're going to show you all the new figures that we get to add to the collection, and I really don't know where the hell I'm going to put all this because my Nickelodeon shelf is already full. So with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. Alright, let's start this off. This is going to go all over the place. Oh man. So here we go. Might as well start off with the cat dog stuff here, which we did. All these, for the most part, are sealed, so that's a good thing here. But we do have to be careful because this was found at a flea market, so I'm definitely going to be washing all this stuff down like after the video. So here we go. Let's see here. Because these are just very dusty for being in the packages, and looks like we have like a little stopwatch thing here from Cat Dog, which I'm assuming definitely doesn't work. Yeah, that thing definitely doesn't work, but there it is. We got a nice little stopwatch, Cat Dog, which is cool, and then we also got another Burger King toy here, definitely one of the old school Cat Dog toys. So we're going to put that to the side, and we're definitely going to be keeping these because I do want to see like what we need to be like a completist on the collections here, unless it's only gonna, yeah, so pretty much there's 5 of them, so it says say collect all 5, so I will be keeping this to the side here, and it does have the rest of the toys there, so that's good. We'll put that to the side, and we have this here, Cat Dog, which looks like this toy, it looks like the dog does move, so like I think you take this and then the dog will end up running, but we have them mostly for like display purposes, and this is from 1999, which is absolutely wild to think about. Like, time flies, but there it is. We got like a cool little cat dog toy here from Burger King, so we'll definitely be keeping that in the collection. And we have another one, another cat dog toy here, which, let's see here. Oh, that's okay. This one's pretty cool. I remember this one. So, yeah. So pretty much, like, we do have 3 of the 5, I believe, if I'm not mistaken here. So it looks like we get this like cool little like scooter here for Cat Dog here. So like I believe you display them like this. Which, oh man, that is friggin' awesome. Like, these toys were awesome back in the day. So you could pretty much just like wheel it around with the good old Cat Dog, which, man, like, these are pretty cool, man. Like, I miss, like, the way the toys used to be back in the day, but I feel like everybody, like, lives in their nostalgia, which is what makes, you know, collecting awesome. But there it is, man. We got the cat dog. We got like the dog scooter here. So that's wicked cool. And we also got an extra one here. So we have 2 of the same. So I am going to probably be keeping this to probably just give it away eventually. So we do have another one of those. So now pretty much with the cat dog line, we basically have 3 of the 5 toys. So that's definitely a pretty good sign where we're at. But we do have a Wild Thornberries one here, which, oh man, the packaging, ugh, nasty. This has probably been sitting there for like the longest time. So we are going to have to definitely throw all this like in like the tub, which, ugh, nasty. But we do have like the packaging here so we can see like where we're at, but I don't really want to keep this because it is very dirty. Ugh, should have definitely wore some gloves, but looks like there's 5 of them here, and we only did get 1 Wild Thornberry thing. So it looks like we have Debbie and Donnie here, like on the elephant here. So I believe you like put Donnie here from like what it says, and then you end up like moving like the elephant and stuff. Which I really like the way that they did do the elephant there, so I think that that's wicked cool. And like, man, like, oh yeah, this is not the best condition, but we are definitely going to have to clean these up here. But look at Donnie Thornberry, man. Wow. And this is from 2000, which is friggin' nuts to think about. But yeah, I think you have Donnie, like, he just like hangs like on like the elephant's like trunk. And then like the elephant, like you end up like putting something in there and like he moves. So that is wicked cool to have. Which, we do have a couple Wild Thornberry things, like Funko Pops and stuff. But there it is, we got Debbie and Donnie on the elephant. So now, let's get into all the Rugrat toys we got, which I thought we had more SpongeBob, but I might be wrong. I think we got more Rugrats here. And we might have like this entire line, which I hope is the case, because this is the Rugrats movie here. We have a bunch of these figures from the Rugrat movie, so I'm very excited about this. I wonder how many there are to collect. We are going to open up our first one here, which it looks like we got Susie on the cart. So there's our little adorable cart right there, and then we also do have Susie here, in which she does have like a thing, so she will stay in place, so I do like that a lot. And then we have like this little thing here. And the wheels basically move, so like you can like crank it back, and then Susie will just fly. But there it is. I really like that one a lot. And let's see like what we need here. How many Rugrat movie toys do we need to be a completist? Alright, so we got Scooting Susie, and we get like a little mail thing. Doesn't really matter. But it does say there's 12, so there's 12 to complete. I wish it would just show us what we need. But we do have Susie, so that's one right there. Let's see here, what else we have here from the Rugrats movie line. We're going to take this out of the package here, and ooh, I like this, okay. And the thing doesn't work, there is an on and off switch. Assuming like this thing is supposed to move. We have the Reptar Wagon. So this right here is the Reptar Wagon, which Stu, he made this for the babies, and this is wicked awesome. So I believe like if you turn it on, like it moves and stuff. But really cool design, like it looks like Goddard, like with like the eyes and stuff. But there it is, we got the Reptar Wagon, which I think is cool. And then, let's see here, we have another Rugrats one we're gonna open up. Which, oh, this one might be a better one than the original. I believe I already have this one. But, you basically crank this here. And let's see if this works.
Many minutes later.
So here it is, guys. We basically have Dill here in the crib, which I do already have this one, but I think that this one is way better condition. So we are going to keep it. So what you do is you crank it, and then the cradle is going to go back and forth, and then basically Dill, like, he pops up. But obviously it's not working because it's a very old toy. But there it is. We got Dill here, so that's 3 of the 12. And let's see here. We got definitely this one I don't have in my collection, which, ooh, okay. So these are like the old, like figures from like back in the day where like it's like all soft here, and then like you have like the, just like the plastic head going on. Not the biggest fan of these type of toys, but there it is. We got Tommy, and we even have Dill, which I really do like the Dill figure here because it doesn't have like that soft feeling like on the body. So I am excited to like add like a Dill figure to the collection here. I think that this is just absolutely adorable here. So there it is, guys. We got Dill and Tommy. So that's pretty cool here. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 12. And let's see here. We do have another Dill in the cradle, which we don't need because we already have 2 of them now. So I am going to put that to the side. And we got another Susie inside the with her scooter. So we're going to put that one to the side. But this one we definitely don't have. So we'll unbox this one right here. And we have, ooh, this one's actually pretty cool looking. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. And this one actually has like the full like pantlet here. So I don't know if this is like the same like line or if this is different. Let me take a look here at the year. So this Chucky, 1996, okay. So I do think that this is a different one from like the line that we do have here. So this is definitely a different set, which we do have like the little pantlet thing there. And look at that, like this is so cool. So this is like a jumping Chucky. And then like we have like a little word search thing here, which is cool. We got some like little games that you could do, and yeah, that is pretty cool. So this is definitely a different one. Let's see if this one actually works. So you crank it back, and Chucky is supposed to jump. And look at that, it actually works, guys. Chucky is jumping, so that's cool. That actually does work. So we got a jumping Chucky here. He's got the short hair going on, so I do like that. Really awesome random figure there. And let's see here. And we do have another wagon Reptar, so we're going to put that to the side. And here we go. Now we got a new one. Alright, this is good. I'm kind of disappointed that we got some repeated ones, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So we're going to put that to the side, and oh, this is pretty cool. This is epic. Wow. So, looks like it is one of those like riding things here. Looks like another like Reptar wagon, except Chucky here is on it. So, let's see what they're calling it in here. Aqua Reptar. Oh, okay, I see what you do. So you crank Chucky, and he's supposed to go around, but of course, not the case here. But there it is. We got basically Chucky on the Reptar wagon, which is cool. So that's another new figure for the collection. And is this another Susie in the cart? Yes, we got another Susie in the cart. That's great. And I already do have this one here as well. This is a little Reptar figure. This is part of like the older Nickelodeon stuff here. So this one we are going to put to the side as well. And our last Rugrats item, part of the movies. Let's see here. This one looks like it's going to be fun. Let's take out the package. Let's see what's going on here. And we have Chucky's Treasure Hunt. Okay. So there's a lot to this one here. Let's see what we can do. So it looks like we have to like build this like pyramid like platform. Let's see if I can even do that, because I suck at building stuff. So you do have like these pieces here. So I believe you have to like make the throne. Throw like the pyramid part in between here. So there's that. And I really kind of hope like this does work. So I believe we like set Chucky up. I want to say like here. There he is there. Let's see if this actually does work. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth, guys. Oh, shit! It's actually working. So, like, you basically crank the Chucky. Whoop. Come on. Behave, Chucky. Come on. Here we go. So basically, you crank the Chucky and he climbs up the thing. That is so freaking cool. So there it is, guys. We got a climbing Chucky figure here. This might actually be like one of my more favorite toys. That is so cool. Took a little bit to set up, but there it is. So that is all the Rugrat stuff we got, so now let's get into good old SpongeBob. So now let's show you guys all the SpongeBob figures that we got in this lot, and oh my goodness. I am excited to get through all these, so let's get into it. First one here, we have a 2002 Patrick toy here, and it looks like there's like some stuff here like on his back, and like you pretty much like just dump it and goes like into the thing. Don't really know too much because a lot of these are loose, so I don't really know too much about him, because especially like 2002, don't really know much about these SpongeBob toys. Like I'm sure I did have some of these growing up, but I just don't remember. But really cool looking Patrick figure there. So we do have that. Let's see here. And then we also do have this soft SpongeBob toy here. And this is a part of 2002 as well. So there's another one right there. Which I'm not a big fan of like the soft figures there. I'd rather have like the action figure stuff. So now we have another 2002 SpongeBob here. This one's a very weird looking figure, but absolutely adorable. And he does have like this little thing here. I believe he uses it to blow bubbles. So there it is there. We got a cool little toy from like 2002. Let's see here. Is this another 2002 one? I think so. Yep, so here's another one right here. Basically, I don't know what it does, but there's like a button, and the button is jammed. Doesn't really work at all, but there it is. We got Squidward playing the clarinet. Really do like the backdrop of this. Like, it's a nice like rubber good right there. So there's that. That's pretty cool, which I do have to clean all of these after the video, so I will be doing that before I put them on the shelf. Let's see here. And we have another 2002 toy here, part of the SpongeBob line, and looks like SpongeBob is at Jellyfish Fields, which this one I do know what you do. There's like a little jellyfish thing, and you basically just crank it back, and then SpongeBob goes around. Always enjoyed these toys because I love fidgeting stuff in my hands. So this one looks really cool with the jellyfish like all around him. So there it is there. We got new SpongeBob jellyfish figure. And then we also do have a couple more here, like little figures of SpongeBob, like on platforms. So that's cool. And then, let's see here, what else we have. So this here, looks like we have this little piece. This is a part of another 2002 here. And you take this, and there's like a wheel. So like spin something, but I don't know what exactly it does. But there it is. We do have this as well. So we also do have this Squidward in the tub, which we already do have in our collection. But really cool figure there. So our next toy here we have is Sandy. It looks like she's like on like a jellyfish here, doing the splits. I think that this is a really cool figure. Don't really know like what you do here with them, but it looks like there's like a button, which doesn't work at all, but there it is. We got Sandy. Nice little figure there. And then we do have like this Patrick like on the swing, which we already like do have this from like a while ago. And moving on now, we do have a Gary figure here, which you crank it, and basically Gary moves around, which it actually does work, which I know like you can't really see it fully on the camera. So that's really cool. At least that works, but we're going to add that to the collection. Don't really get much Gary figures, so that's pretty cool. And then, ooh, let's see here. We do have quite some SpongeBob movie pops that we could definitely go over here. So, let's see. Starting things off here, we do have Plankton. Nice little figure here from Plankton. And, like, there's, like, water in the eye. And, like, when you move him around, the eye moves. So, there's that right there. Really like that Plankton figure. And then there's another one, a part of the line. And this is, like, in the movie when he tried stealing the crown. Which, these really have a special place in my heart. The SpongeBob movie figure line for Burger King will be my all-time favorite. So, like, you crank it back, and let's see. So, pretty much, like, Plankton, like, he runs with the crown. I think that that's so freaking cool for a toy. But there it is. We got Plankton with the crown, which we did end up getting another one of them as well, which this one I think is in better condition, so we will be keeping that. And then we do have a 2005 SpongeBob figure as well. Him as the Statue of Liberty, which I think is wicked freaking cool. Very awesome design here, and just I really do like that one a lot. And then we do have more oddball characters here, which is him with the banjo, him with the guitar, ukulele, which I really do like that one a lot. That's pretty cool. And then we have Marching SpongeBob as well, which this was, I believe, a line with just a bunch of different SpongeBobs. So that's awesome. And then we do have Medieval Times SpongeBob. He's got the little mustache there, which I think is wicked cool. I love the facial expression on that one. And then we also do have a Boy Scout SpongeBob as well, which these are pretty cool. They're basically like all the same SpongeBobs, just like with different like costumes and stuff, which I think is awesome. And then this one here is part of the 2002 line. Almost forgot about this, which doesn't work at all, but he does have a backpack, and I'm assuming the backpack like does something, which I'm not 100% sure here. Looked like he had water in the eyes, but the water I think is not there anymore, unfortunately. And then this one I know is a part of the SpongeBob movie. We do have Sandy here with her karate gear, which is pretty cool. And I believe you just like move the arms around and she just does her thing, I guess. I really don't know. Don't have any like instructions or anything at all. But there it is. We got good old Sandy cheeks. And we got another one, which I think this one is better conditioned. Oh, basically, okay, I see what you do with her. So you basically go up and down and she like just chops, which is so cool. Another cool fidget toy. So there it is there. I really do like that one. And then we also do have here, a part of the SpongeBob movie line, Patrick. And he's got like the bucket on his foot there, which I think is a really cool design there. So there's that. And then we got another toy here from 2004. And I never got this one as a kid in the Burger King line, but there it is. We got SpongeBob, and it looks like he's like in water. And let's see here. What do you do? Oh, okay, I see. So you basically just play with the buttons, and it squirts water in there, which I think is so cool. So the fact that we still have like water in there, that is not bad. I really do like that a lot. And then we also did get another one, but it looks like SpongeBob is like in the water for this one. So we're definitely going to be keeping the one that's actually standing. Definitely, for sure. And then we got another SpongeBob movie toy here. We got Squidward, which he is right by the cash register. And then on the back there, you have SpongeBob, like flipping the patties and stuff, which I think is really cool. And then we do have this SpongeBob figure, which is also, I believe, from the movie, because it is 2004. Just a plain old SpongeBob figure. Nothing special to it. And then this one, I believe, yep, we already went over that. Okay. And finally, I had to save the best for last, and that is my all-time favorite fast food toy. Nothing will ever compete against this one. This is S tier. We have Patrick in the Krabby Patty Mobile. I loved this toy as a kid. This was like my all-time favorite. I remember exactly when I got this at Burger King, and I just was the happiest kid in the world because this is like the one I really wanted the most. Don't know why, I really loved like the Mobile toys. So basically there's like an on and off button here, and the Patty Wagon, like it just basically moves, which obviously I would have to probably change the batteries out on this one here. But I just love this figure so much. Like this is my all-time favorite fast food toy that I ever got as a kid, and that's Patrick in the Krabby Patty Mobile. So friggin' awesome. And that is what made me decide to get this entire lot, was this one toy that I wanted so bad. And finally, we do have one Jimmy Neutron toy as well. We'll just take him right out of the package here. And it's a, it's a Jimmy Neutron on the rocket ship here, which is pretty cool. And this is from 2003, so that's epic. And there it is there. And this is the only Jimmy Neutron toy we do have here, which I think is this one I just threw in here because I've been wanting to open it. So there it is, guys. We got Jimmy Neutron. So there you have it. That is my massive SpongeBob Nickelodeon lot. Thanks to my buddy Cam for picking these up while working at the Brimfield Flea Market back in July. Really excited to add all these to the collection. even though I do have to clean these up immediately before I display them. So if you let me know in the comment section below your favorite fast food toy you ever got as a kid. I would love to hear it. Mine has to be this one by far. And I do have a bunch of extra ones that I probably will be giving away in just random comments and stuff. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button now if you're not a best one yet already. Subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Links down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages. All that down below. If you want to support the channel just a little bit more, go follow my toy page at Best One Toys on Instagram. But to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.